I didn't even have a chance to get in. Wow, that was on point, dude. That was on point. Hold on for a second. I'll be there in just a second. I'm trying to grab me a drink and something real quick so I can go be on. Wow. Welcome to the party. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Mountain. We're back again for another day of Path of Exile. Holy crap. Sarah Lena's on point. I was just setting up, and the next thing you know, I get a first ahead of stream. You predicted it well, Sarah Lane. You predicted it well. That is definitely. I'm trying to get ready. So I'm thinking. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I got two choices. I can make my character. Hey, what's up, Aussie? How's it going? I can try to get like a mercenary, a particular mercenary. You know, do maps until I get a particular mercenary, or try to level and get to level 100. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm behind a little bit, but not a lot. Hmm. There we go. Hey, Jungle Valley. That's one. Uh-oh. Hold up a second. Sorry, y'all. See, I really screwed that one up. My little chat window is not where it's supposed to be. Sarah Lean threw off my setup process. Cause Sarah Lean actually joined the chat and said, "Hey, I beat even the stream," and he was right. He was right. I was setting up and everything, and because I was just like so astounded that he had gotten that, I was like, let me go ahead and get the thing. So give me 2 seconds. Let me set this up. Get this Twitch. That's wrong. Let's get my Twitch chat box put in place, and then when I get that Twitch chat box put in place, we'll be good. Hi, what's up, Smith? SMT? Crazy, what's crazy? Hold up a second, let me get this, there we go. I gotta build back up my my guys because I was messing around. There we go. Ooh-wee. Let's go, let's go. Look at that, look at that, look at here, look at here. Look at who's got cookies. All right. There we go. All right. Holy crap. I don't even know who that is, but could be my cousin. There we go. I'll wait for them to come and get my stuff. There we go. Did you die yet today? No, I haven't died today. I haven't even actually played anything really. I thought about dying for you though. I thought about dying for you. I really did. Okay, so you're gonna finally back yeah, going good finally back on PoE. Stole a couple of deals from Merc. So I finally was able to move into lightning mages with my Doriana mercenary. Okay. Though was wondering why my DPS fell off compared to what I thought. Then realized the mercy's purity of lightning. Ha 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 ha. That's messed up. Yep, blame everybody else, Mr. Streamer. Ha ha ha. Well, you know, I'm trying my best to, you know, blame everybody else, but you know, it's all me. I'm already bored with this character, you know. I'm already bored with the character, bored with leveling. But I did say I was gonna try to get to 100, so I had to try to stick with it. I don't even see how Are We Dead Yet can handle going to 100 every league. It's just painful. Not as bored as you are. Shoot, dude, I'm so bored. I'm sitting there talking about, you know, figuring out ways to pull mercenaries and do a different mercenary and everything like that, just so I can try to get better. 16 Chiula. Look at that. Look at that. I had to go fight that boss. There we go. So we just going through, just kind of working it, work it, baby, do it harder, better, faster. And the wife is here, of course.
No, you're good. You are good. I'm gonna wait for you to finish that section so that I can ask you a question.
Of course. Ask away, my beautiful young lady.
Thank you. Thank you for that compliment of sarcasm, because we both know it's amazing. Quick question: the medicine is it in the car? Or is it
It's on my dresser.
on your?
Yes, on my dresser.
I am so glad I took off the good glasses, because I was like, oh my gosh, I can see through the screen, the components that make up a computer screen.
Oh.
Oh. These glasses really need a headache because they're so
Beautiful, I know.
futuristic. They're so futuristic.
Beautiful glasses. You love them to death. I know.
Oh my gosh, I can see like across the neighborhood. I'm like, oh look. Hello, Jeremy. Oh. You're playing. I love watching you play. So much fun. Yeah, I'm getting distracted.
7 Chiula. I'm getting a lot of Chiula today. A lot of Chiulas. go. Woo! Those are my boys. Go get them, boys. Go get them.
Oh my god, I know. I am partially blind, even I can see that. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go right now. Yeah, bye. Have fun, y'all. Stay safe.
Okay, guys, I'm back. So I would do that. I would do that. I already did yet and switch over to LE, but you threw the gauntlet down, sir. You threw the gauntlet down. I cannot do it unless you surrender. Unless you surrender and tell me you have lost to the master, even though I'm behind you by about a level and a half. Oh no, I'm about a level, I think. Ah, screwed up. Oh, that's terrible. No, you need at least to be 100 before you shut off shut off the servers. Bye bye POE1. Come on, give me something. That's terrible, that's terrible, that's terrible. Ooh, wee. Oh, hold up. I gotta adjust my doggone gems. It's pretty apparent they can't develop both games. Why you say that? Did something come out in the announcements today? Are they backlogging PoE 2? The release of PoE 2's next update? I'm just saying, I didn't realize, I didn't see I didn't see anything pop out on the news because I, you know. Ooh-wee. All right, what's going on over here? Oh, there's a guy. There we go. Come on, do the locomotion with me. Okay, so you're going by what they produced over the last year. They haven't done anything. They came out with PoE 2, and then they went deep into PoE 2 because they knew if they did anything else, they would lose the PoE 2, all the momentum from PoE 2. That's what they did. That's all they did. They didn't do. They haven't done anything wrong. They haven't done anything wrong. They just went into PoE 2. They went into PoE 2 too deep. That's my opinion. They just kind of went into PoE 2 a little too deep. That's okay. It happens. You know. Okay, drop something. There we go. Yeah, I got a ship that came in. Probably nothing but money. Let's see if we got some good money though. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think I got good money from my ship? Or y'all think the ship the ship gonna come in with nothing? Woo! That was close. That was a real hit. That was a real hit. That was actually that was three back to back. Three back to back. I think that was actually three crits back to back, but we ain't gonna discuss that. All we know is that it came in hard. And thank you for the screen, people. Thank you for the screen. Y'all at least y'all understand how desperate that hit was. Cause that was like, they hit me hard. I was like, oh. That was almost a left, an experience to the left move there. Ooh, gotta watch out for the experience to the left moves, boy. I'm vulnerable. That's another one. Oh, let me go back down this way because there was a this wasn't it, but that was this down here. There we go. All right, now let's get out here into the good stuff. Hey, how's it going, Sniper? How's it going? You know, for me, it's just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know, we were sitting there talking about div cards and everything like that. I just haven't been getting any div card drops, actually. I think we were talking about it earlier. I have not been getting any div card drops. It's just sad. I don't understand why. I should get some div card drops. Especially since the div cards I'm looking for ain't the expensive ones. Woo. Snipers in the house. Made it to 99 yet, sniper? Made it to 99? Or you still just slumming it? Oh, he just got 99 today. Uh-oh. Y'all know what that means, right? Y'all, that means we gotta pick up the pace. Oh, just got online. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, if that's the case, then, you know, I got time. I was like, man, he already got the 99. I'm gonna definitely have to pick up the pace. This is crazy. Had to get myself up a little bit. Ooh, I ain't got that one on. Got to get myself up a little bit. I'm falling behind everybody. Oh, we did yet just made it to 98. Sniper's halfway through 98. I'm sitting on 97, thinking about coming to 98 eventually one of these days in the near future. Ooh-wee. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, there we go. Uh-oh. I did a bye-bye. I did a boo-boo. Boo-boo. I did a boo-boo. Okay, undisputed best action of a game must means a divine drop. There we go. I knew I got my divine. Finally got another divine drop. Woo! That's how we do around here. Oh, it's Abyssal Depths. What up, Evan? How's it going? What up, Evan? How's it going, sir? How's it going? Come on, people. I need weapons. There we go. I only got 14 of them. I need There we go. I want that guy dead too. There we go. Finally got me some weapon rotations. I think I might have had some terrible weapon configuration. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be 3 days, dude. 3 days. Worst case, a week. Take it from an old professional. I.e., I had mine, and when I had mine, I found out that yeah, it's a bugger. It's a bugger. So I think they make that. I think they make that vaccine just to weed out the weak. That's what they make that one, to weed out the weak. Old folks know it's a terrible shot. They tell everybody else it's a terrible shot, and then after they tell everybody else it's a terrible shot, nobody takes the shot. And since nobody takes the shot, then guess what? You got, people just croak. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, that shot ain't no joke. And you wanna know the funny thing? You gotta get another one. It's not gonna be as bad though. I will say the second shot is not as bad as the first one. First one is just like ah. The second one's just like this ain't comfortable. That's how it's gonna be. You're gonna be like this ain't comfortable. Versus oh my God, kill me now. It's on the 2. I feel robbed. Yeah, that's true. It does beat getting shingles over long term, but whoa. Mal Gankenstein? Three weeks and you'll be MIA for a while? Oh, okay, dude. Well, hopefully everything's not going too bad, and you'll be okay. Hopefully in the future. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for you if you need me. You'll be out of the country. Oh, you running the streets. You running the streets. I'll be back. I'm blasting through ultimatums. What are you up to, man? I'm just trying to level. Evan, I'm just trying to level. I'm trying to get to a level 100. This will be my first level 100 ever. I'm not too big on leveling to 100 due to the fact that it's actually a terrible thing to try to do because it's boring, and you usually run into a situation where it's like, okay, why am I trying to get to 100 again? All he did, yes, trying to force me to get to 100. Good gosh, people. You don't want to give me a good roll on the thing? There we go. That's much better. You'll get there. Oh, yeah. One of these days. Hey, look, I'm at that point. I gotta stop soon. I'm at that point where I'm like, I can find something else to do. If Mal doesn't make it to 100, he gets no Girl Scout cookies this year. Oh no. Hey, I could turn him in for blackmail, right? I could turn him in. Hey, hold up. That right there. Let's go ahead and call people. We got to get this hold up a second. I'm looking for some. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, they don't even have it. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. I was looking for a clip for Willy Wonka, and I can't find it. They have all this other stuff, but they don't have the clip I'm looking for. I was like, oh, hold up. I say good day, sir. Okay, so I do have questions. I got questions. How many people have seen Willy Wonka? And how many people liked? How many people liked the new Willy Wonka? And when I say, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not the newest Willy Wonka. I haven't seen the newest Willy Wonka. I should correct myself. How many people saw the original Willy Wonka? And then how many people saw the Willy Wonka with what's his name? Johnny Depp. That's what it was. His name was Johnny Depp. That's right. Cast while stunned. Oh, breaches are how my group hit 100 this league. Okay. It only allows the original. I only allow the original in my house. Hey, Aussie, that is the best thing that you could do. Only the original. Now they got this new one that's not called Willy Wonka. It's like it's with the guy that did Dune, and they have that one. I haven't seen that one yet. I don't even know if it's good. And the reason why I haven't even looked at it, and I haven't even decided to even try to put that into my situation is I'm just really not happy with anything that they do for remakes these days. The remakes just suck. Oh, I'm gonna put this away. Yeah. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to, capitalize on the nostalgia and the happiness that comes from the originals, and it just doesn't work. Isn't cast while stunned like a retaliation type build? I'm just wondering, that's a retaliation type build, isn't it? Ouch. Oh, hold up. Let me pull this up because this is.
If you don't know where to start in Top Heroes World, the Springland is a great place to start.
Let me get my
There are
browsers.
and villages with free healing wells. Save Flame Hall until level 20 plus. Trust me, those lava traps wreck new players. If you need gear,
All right, skip that. Here we go. Let's look at it.
Here you go! Ruin 3 mage blood, so circles. Let's fucking go, bro! Let's fuck.
Oh, interesting. 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 So I just don't even know. Ignite Prolift kind of build? Okay. So for me, I've been dealing around, playing around with this thought process for this one. And I haven't really found what I want for this build yet. I'm just still working on it. And it's like, I'm trying to get, get a good set of DPS off of it, but it's got problems. It's got problems. So like with this one, it's like, it's good. It's got some pretty good defenses and everything like that overall, but it's not where I would want it to be for DPS. And I don't really know exactly how I would scale it exactly right. Cause it's like, I'd put pride in place, vulnerability to get a little, is that vulnerability? Is it another one? No, it's not vulnerability. But I want to put determination and some other things to kind of, boost it. But I just don't know what to put on it to get it to be just right. So it's been bothering me for a while. And then there's this little thing that I've been messing around with, which I've been messing around with it and like, it's not exactly going to work the way that I want it to, but it's okay. So there's a lot of small little things that I'm just trying to get to a point where it's like, this might work or this might not work. So this is Flicker Strike Berserker, and so that's a Flicker Strike Berserker configuration. It does about 1 million points of damage, but I don't really like it. Then this is a Flicker Strike. What you want to call that thing? Oh, this is a Flicker Strike of Power. And what I was trying to do with it is I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do Flicker Strike of Power and I'm gonna get it to work, and I'll get 4 attacks per second out of it and everything, and I get a little poison, but it's like, this ain't really what I'm looking for either. So like I was trying to do hidden ambusher and I was like, that ain't gonna work. So it's okay, but it's just not what we need. So just a lot of terrible ideas. I put together this league and I have not gotten any of them to, I have got none of them to a point where I can feel happy or good about any of them. So there's a lot of this going on. So it's like, so I'm gonna do this, this. Where's this one at? Oh yeah, I did get rid of that. This one, Liquor Strike. Put that back up there. Okay, so there's a lot of crap. I just don't like any of it. I really don't. So with this build, what I was trying to do is just get a good configuration and try to get a good flicker strike poison, apply as many poisons as I possibly could. Couldn't get it to work. I am so sad about a lot of the things that are going on in this in PoE. It just doesn't work for me anymore. It just doesn't work for me anymore. So if we look at the tree, we're looking at daggers and everything like that. And we get the calculations, we get 100% poison from dagger, right? So if I go and I do dagger, you had tasted a good life with LE. I know. At least, see, that's the thing with LE. I can actually just go in and be like, okay, I want to play this build, and I can play the build. I can play the build, and it's just like I could just play this build, and it's perfectly fine. It's just that this one is just like. It's like it just no, I can't get it to work the way I want it to. So this is the secondary dagger that I've been sitting there telling myself, oh, hold up, I hit the wrong one. That's binos again. We delete that one. This is the secondary dagger that I was thinking about. See, but if I can get a bino's knife, get this knife, right? See, this knife gives, hold up, come on. This knife gives me physical damage, critical strike chance, multiplier, and all the other good stuff, right? And I get a crit multiplier and everything. So then if you have that, it can go up. Your DPS goes up, because what happens is you get that extra percentage here. Damage over time multiplier for ailments is equal to the critical strike multiplier. Critical strike multiplier is 481. You get this, and then boom, and it's like it's okay, but it's not that great. See right here, that jumps up. Like you get that 4 point, blah, 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 blah. You got to get that increase here. You got to get that increase right here. This is the key right here. You got to get that increase right there. But then you got things you got to do to try to get that increase. And you don't have enough, slots to get that increase. But either way it goes, I'm having a terrible time. LE poo-poo plater? Platter. If you say so, if you say so, I don't know. I don't know. I like LE. I think LE's a really good game versus other games, right? But it's just a lot of, how can I put this? It's a lot. Either way it goes, terrible, terrible, terrible. I can't get none of my builds to work exactly like I want them to work. I got an Earthquake Guardian that does about, see, Earthquake Guardian actually does a really good amount. That's with me using the bone, the bone thing and the axe and everything like that. It does a pretty good amount of damage. So, you know, full DPS 1 mil. Now the aftershock damage is really nice. The impact damage is terrible, but the aftershock damage, it can get up to about 3 mil with the bleeds and everything like that all together. Focus on mountain. You can't hit 100 playing POB. But I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. This at least gives me the chance to breathe and to think about other things and stuff. All right, so one thing I did think about was playing a terrible build again, just because I have nothing, I have nothing that's preventing me from playing a terrible build, which is running a build like this. Can I share my POB if you need a reason to stall? Yeah, share me your POB. I want to see it. I want to see it. It'll make me feel better. If I see your POB, it'll make me feel better. All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me pull this in. So everybody, this is Evan's POB. Evan is a great individual for, he makes he's get these POBs and they're really nice. He helped me with one of my POBs one time. 4-man boss carry. Oh, okay. Let's see what he got. Oh wow, Vigilant Strike. Oh my gosh. Now the question is this real or is this just him just juicing up a POB? Scorched. Oh, he's turned everything on. Malediction. Crybot. Oh, he's got all the people with him. Okay, so with everybody with him, he's able to get this much damage. That's crazy amounts of damage, people. That's crazy amounts of damage. Look at this. Trillions, hundreds, thousands, millions. It's all stuff that you actually have. Look at this. Look at all this craziness. It's like, look at all this craziness. And the Cullen Strike. The Cullen Strike is so high. That's crazy. So any boss that has less than 325, was that trillion? Hold up, hundreds, thousands, millions, billion, trillion. Oh yeah, billion, 325 billion. Dies instantly. It's dead. That's crazy. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's crazy. That is a good one. That is a good one. Survivor, how's it going? Dude, it's been a while. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and let's just get back to what we were talking about. We need to find some way to get me a Flicker Strike build. Flicker Striker power. And we need to do a Flicker Striker power build with chance to poison. Critical strike damage. And we need to put a dagger in place because we want a dagger. I want binos because I think binos is gonna be the best one. And then after binos, good morning, Malin friends. Hey, Kiki, what's up? Kiki's your friend is in. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Kiki, I got bored, so I had to go to POB to alleviate the run. You surviving? That's good. That's good. So how you liking PoE1 League? How are you liking the league? I had to stop for a bit. I just had to. If I didn't stop, I was gonna go crazy. I was gonna go crazy. Oh, so you playing the crazy 1 trillion point damage build. That's what you playing. Y'all running around destroying everything. That got to destroy everything. What y'all need to do is y'all need to take a video of how fast the boss just gets annihilated. Now, don't post it too far out there because you know that GGG will change it to make sure that you can never get that damage again. But I'm just saying, y'all need to post a video to us so we can see how bad or how awesome that doggone build is killing stuff. We need that. We go in here. Come on, go there. We're gonna get that. We're gonna do that. This to there. We're gonna do this. We're gonna set that to 3. We're gonna do 2 mana per enemy hit with attacks. That'll work. Reduce that. We need that. All right, there we go. This will be my base. This is the base starter right there. This is gonna be our base starter for my my next stupid build. This will be the base starter for my next stupid build. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet, but this is gonna be the start of it. That's gonna be the start of it, because we what we want, and I'm just gonna be honest. What we want a good poison build back. That's what we want. We want a good poison build back. One of those poison builds that just is just so awesome. It's just so awesome that you don't have to worry about anything. I mean, it's just like, boop, like that 3% right here. There you go. You got 3.69, and we got the increase here. Now, what we need is we need increased poison from all over the place if we can. Oh, sorry, screwed that up. Drop that back. So we need those good poison modifications that you can't get anywhere else other than, you know, as chaos damage and skill effect duration. And we need that just because we want to have that nice little speed. Now, that doesn't really do. You can't make DOT awesome because 10 Cent Gaming says so. You're capping at 32 mil a second. I know, I don't care. I still want to make a good poison build. It has been a long time since poison was really good. I mean, real where it's unbound ailments. That's right. There we go. Where poison was really good. Poison hasn't been good in a long time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got increased critical strikes. Well, hold up. Before we do that, let's do this. Poison has not been good for a very long time, and I so want a good poison build. I mean, one you can't be embarrassed with, you know? Right now, when you do poison builds, it's nothing but embarrassment. It is nothing but embarrassment. It is nothing but embarrassment. And then let's see, let's get a flask. Flask. A diamond flask. Where is it? Diamond flask. Create. Let's just add that flask and put that in place. There we go. And then there we go. So there we go. And let's go here. Let's go there. 100% crit chance. Effective crit chance 83 because we can't hit nothing. Because we don't have accuracy, people. Because we don't have accuracy. Now let's go that. Nope, that ain't gonna work. All right, let's go. Configuration. Are you at close range? There you go, 93%. So poisons are only doing about 30%, 30,000. Look at that. That's just not right. It's just not right. Oh, I hate doggone. So we don't need the multiplier as much. We just need more of an increased damage with poison. And that's the problem right now is we need that. We need that. Because we got a good multiplier here. We need this to go up. And this is where we get the most problems. We need chaos damage increase. And we need chaos damage increase. And there's no way to do this like it used to in the old days. I mean, it just used to be so much easier in the old days. Enemies killed. There you go. That would be it. So if we put this in place, we still ain't gonna have a good amount of damage. Look at that. Look at that. A single poison is still too cheap. Still sucks. Still sucks. And that's just the problem right there. Even though at 300, look at this. We got 300 here. 80 there. 3.89 there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can put one more thing in place. And let's go deadly elements. Less damage with hits, but more damage with ailments. And then if we did cruelty, still not a good thing. We did, was it added chaos is still not a good thing. So I don't like doing that, but deadly ailments is the best one. And so this is that. And don't forget, we got to go despair because we got to put despair on everybody. And then after we get despair, we got to do malevolence on everybody. And then we got to have grace because we got to survive. And what else is there out there? Oh, then we got to have Herald of Agony because we gotta have that extra damage out there. Amidst defeat, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Poison is great again. That's what I'm gonna call this one. Poison is great again. That's the name of this character. All right, let's get back to this garbage that we're going through here. There we go. I joined just because I need something for my dungeon. I need a dungeon crawl. Okay, time to just run through these doggone. There we go. Off we go. Reach, go. Jungle Valley. Da-da-da. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Looky, looky. Who's got cookies? Leather belt. That's terrible. That leather belt sucked. Hey, look at that. Hey, are we dead yet? You remember how you were saying that you had problems getting chaos orbs? Well, if you actually decided to use the King's shipping and did some stuff, you could get chaos ores. I'm just saying. You could have had some chaos ores if you just use your shipping. There we go. Mal, did you hear I got a are we dead yet killed today? No! He didn't tell me you got me. Oh dang, I missed that. What happened? You gotta give me everything in the extreme details. How did you get him killed? I just wanna know. You know, he didn't say you got him. He said, I know he said he got killed. I know he said he got killed earlier today, but I didn't hear that he got killed because you helped him to his death. You know, he said he's never going to put a sound bite on his stream because he said that's just terrible. I suggested that he swap to Exarch. That's how we roll, people. Woo! Well, thank you for getting them kills, sucker man. That was an A1 move. Thank you, and I'll pay you later. Remember that, you know, I don't have that much money, but I will still pay you for, you know, setting them up for me. There we go. Drop it, drop it, drop it. What we got? Nothing, nothing, nothing. You ain't give me nothing. That's robbery. That's highway robbery. My build is rocking. Ah, thank you, thank you. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a pretty good build. For mapping, it's one of those builds you use when you wanna kind of do some mapping, but it is not as strong as it used to be. I'm not gonna deny it is a little bit weaker than it used to be. Well, nah, it's a lot weaker than it used to be, I think, in a lot of aspects. Oh man, I hit another one by accident. That's okay. Let's just keep on going. Last time I gave you for like 40 div weapon. That's true. That's true. You did give me a 40 div weapon. Well, that's not the reason why it's weaker, sir. That's not why the reason it's weaker. They've done some things that have overall lowered the DPS. So I can do the tier 16s, not a problem. That's not where my problem is. My problem comes from I know it was a bug and they overlooked it, but now they fixed it. So that's the reason why it's a lot less than what it used to be. Okay, so you know how animated weapon, what's the name of this thing? Chains of command. And chains of command it says you can't have no other minion. You can't have no other minion but animated weapons, right? I'm gonna give y'all a little secret that was going on for a while. What you want to call it? The relics that you used to get from the ascendancy were not being classified as minions. And since they weren't classified as minions, they used to pop up. And they used to give you extra damage and stuff like that, even. Did I get another div drop? No, I got a puzzle box. Oh, that's terrible. Puzzle box. I don't want a puzzle box. So they used to pop up even though they weren't supposed to. It was a bug. Don't get me wrong. I was cheating. I will admit that I was cheating. And the only reason I figured out that I was cheating was when Baller Mage came up with that thing of spraying with Holy Relic. There's a Holy Relic version and he came up with the Lancing Steel of spraying to activate the Holy Relic and had it doing Nova poison. Well, that's when I figured out, oh, hold up. Relics are considered minions. And why is it these aren't being considered minions? And then all of a sudden they fixed it. So all of a sudden I lost hatred, hatred, wrath, and anger. The free hatred, wrath, and anger I was getting, I lost them all. Get this chaos orb over here. Oh, hold up. You know, I really should have been doing this. This is a memory location I completely forgot to get and do things like that. I forgot to press the memory button. Oh, it took all my chaos orbs. It's terrible. It's a mean machine. The only reason that this build is even better than it used to be is because the animated guardian does not lose all of its gear when it dies. I told y'all what I did with earlier, right? So there was something I did earlier that was just so sad, so sad. So there's this I can't find it. Okay, it's not on this one then. There's this what you want to call it? I'm actually thinking about trying to switching this up a little bit and see if I can get go away from animated guardian or change the command so that I could do bossing with this guy. But I really don't want to do that. This guy's so much faster just being able to just run around. But there is a possibility to make this even stronger and go, and even though making it stronger, just going up against what you want to call it? What I'm thinking about is animated weapon of that ranged animated weapon. Oh, I did something sad. I forgot what it was. It was in my brain and I lost it. I'm sorry. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was. Let me go. Let me think back. Let me think back. If there's something that it's just not clicking. It's not clicking. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you get old, guys. You get old, you forgetting things. If I don't say things when I think of them, and I get distracted or I don't pay attention to what I was thinking, it can get bad. So, oh, I remember what I did sad. I remember what I did sad. Let me get out of here and show y'all what I did. What I did sad. I spent money, not a lot, but I spent money on something, and I thought it was gonna be like the greatest thing. It was gonna bring the DPS of this build up like to a lot, and I was like, this is perfect, you know. This is exactly what we need to make this build into a Boston type build, you know, the one that can take out bosses and possibly be able to survive getting into a boss room and destroying a boss really quickly. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And I, of course, didn't. All right, so what I did sad, and thank Kiki for reminding me. What I did sad was, it was a sad day when I was like, no, I didn't even read it. That's what the problem was. In game, let's say uniques, let's say helmets. Where is that doggone helmet? That helmet is right. I spent money on this helmet, right? And I was like, this is gonna be great. I could use it with my doggone chains of command and it'll be awesome. And then I realized what it said. One line in this helmet makes the helmet totally stupid and doesn't work with chains of command. And that one line: cannot have minions other than animated weapons. Other than animated weapons. Animated Guardian isn't an animated weapon. And so I spent money on the helmet going, yes. And I was like, okay, let me explain how I went looking, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the 90, I'm gonna get the best best shield I can get and the best chaos I can get on this. And at the time, there was no higher chaos resistance for this helmet. And it was like, okay, well, I got 99 maximum energy and I can get 33 chaos resistance. Oh yeah, I'll spend the money, I'll grab it. And then I was sitting there and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. Can I have and then I was like, okay, I'll put this on. And bam, it just totally just died. It was like, no. I was like, I can't believe this is the worst helmet ever. But yeah, that was so sad. I spent money on this helmet. So this is actually kind of funny. This does say animated weapons. You see this? Unique modifier, animated weapons. Summon spectral wolves is doubled. Cannot have minions other than animated weapons. But it says animated weapons dash summon spectral wolves. What does that mean? Does that mean that I could put this on with Spectral Wolves and it would work? Just saying, that was a sad day for me. It was a sad day for me. I was like, yes. And then it died. I was like, no. No. Okay, so there was also another thing that I was thinking about. So this is one of those ones that I was thinking about. There is a mace that I was able to pick up, and I've always picked it up, but it's no, I don't have it this league. There's the one mace that actually does the Juggernaut mace, whatever you want to call it, and it allows you to pick up it allows you to do animated weapons when you get on a kill and or whatever it is. So one of the things that I was thinking about doing is doing animated weapon, use that helmet and try to get an animated weapon to work, you know? And so I was thinking about getting a ranged animated weapon, put it inside of like there's a staff that does increased damage for minions, wherever it is. That's not that one. Yeah, this one. And even though I will not be able to summon phantasms, because phantasms are not an animated weapon, I could put this and fill it with fill this with animated ranged, and then use another like a cyclone cast wild channel blade fall, and then figure out a way to get animated weapon to trigger. And then after I get animated weapons to trigger, it's just gonna be, you know, just running around killing stuff with an animated weapon. But that didn't, you know, I never went down that path of trying to figure that out. But that was the sad thing. I'm sorry. I got it. There you go, Kiki. I remembered. I told you what it was. That was the sad thing. I spent money on a helmet I can't even use. Hey, SMT, hi. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I know you came back, or you've been, I said hi earlier, but I think you had disappeared or went offline. And thank you for coming back and visiting on YouTube. Other than that, this has been a pretty good build. I love change of command. I wish. That was a terrible. That was a terrible. I looked over and I just glanced. I didn't even do anything but glance, people. I didn't do anything but glance and got myself killed. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. What? Oh, my pirate ship got commandeered. I'm upset. Now that's just right there. It's just, oh, that's kicking a man while he's down. That's kicking a man while he's down. You commandeered my doggone ship. I just died. Nope, I'm not gonna reset my EXP. I'm gonna accept the failure and move on. I'm gonna accept the failure and move on. Ah, I'm about to die again. I'm about to die again.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
You like my call an ambulance, huh? It happens, sir. It happens. Sometimes you get killed. Too bad I got killed. It was a terrible death, too. Ah, there we go. So this is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we go. We accept the point fact that we did lose. We died. That's okay. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna accept the point fact that we did die, and we're gonna move on from there. We can't allow a simple death to destroy our movement forward. Ah! Standing still in the middle of a pack of creatures attacking you is not a good thing. Remember that, because they will just start attacking you. There we go. Woo, look at that. I'm at 28K, 28 mil. 28 mil. That's a terrible loss. That's a terrible loss, but it's okay. 28 mil still in the positives. Now I will say the following. I have actually played before and died so many times, my experience went to 0 per hour. It was on a different character, but it was like, it is humbling. And I do mean humbling when you're sitting there and you're playing and you can't go nowhere. You know how you sit there and you're playing and you go you're playing and you go up against bosses and stuff like that. You wait till you level so you don't actually lose any experience when you're fighting bosses. Wasn't it that isn't in PoE 2 that they were like, oh yeah, that our experience the experience penalty is so high when you do bosses, we're not gonna penalize you for your deaths. As long as you're doing the pinnacle type bosses, it's okay. Or was it, or did they add that to this game? They added it to PoE 1. Because nobody would try the bosses because guess what? You didn't want the penalty. You didn't want that. You didn't want a death penalty. That was the main reason. That is a very big reason why when people see the boss trinkets and stuff like that drop, people wouldn't do it because it was like, And so there's a ton of people that just would never try that content because they're like, I'm trying to level, I can't get myself level because if I go in and fight bosses or try the boss, I'm gonna die. And so nobody, so they never learn those fights. Like that's one of the reasons why I never fight Maven. Let's just be honest. No reason to fight Maven because as soon as I fight Maven, I'm gonna die, right? Why fight Maven? Because if I'm gonna die, there's no reason to get in there, and because she's gonna just beat the snot out of me. I'm gonna lose level. At least fight, for me, it's like I gotta fight something that I can possibly win against, So I go up, and fight Cirrus, not a problem. I got the Cirrus fight. I know the keys. I know the things I'm supposed to do. You fight Elder. It's like, guess what? I know the Elder fight. The Uber Elder fight. It's like, yeah, you can do those. Those are acceptable because those are good fights. Those are telegraphed pretty well, and you pretty much know what you're gonna get. But Maven, it's got a couple of mechanics I just don't even like. Like, it's got Simon. Simon Says. They put Simon Says in the doggone. You remember? I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember Simon Says, right? Not Simon Says game where you're playing and Simon Says do this, Simon Says do that, right? There used to be a computer, not a computer, a little game that used to be basically it's like a little color game, and you follow it. Let me see. At the end of this, I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Cause y'all might not remember this, cause some of y'all are young and y'all don't know the old cool games we used to have back in the day. Cause we used to have some really cool games, and you guys, y'all don't understand how cool those games were. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there you go. Hold on for a second. Okay, so this is what it used to be back in the day. Let me see if I can switch this over. So Simon Says used to be a game like this, right? So you would play it, and it would have this like it flipped off of it, but it would have 4 colors on it, right? And so it'd be Simon Says, and it would light up, and it'd be like green, red, green, red, blue, and then you would just constantly do follow the colors of Simon Says, right? Simon Says used to be fun. It's a classic game. Used to be a lot of fun. I do not like Simon Says inside of my ARPG. I do not like Simon Says in my ARPG. Let's just be honest. I don't like it in my ARPG, in my action RPG. It's just like, really? You want me to play Simon Says? I can't, I died. You sit there and you're playing and you be playing with your family, and you die, or you mess it up, and it's like, oh. See, that's fine when you're playing with your family, right? And the reason why I say this is, and this is the reason why I say this, because you're playing with your family, right? And when you're playing with your family, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I'm gonna play with my family. And you're having fun, right? It's okay if you mess up. And you mess up. It's like, oh man. And so you're playing with the family though, and it's perfectly fine. That is a perfectly fine situation. You messed up. You were unable to get through to the next level or get to the next color scheme and everything like that, and then it switches off to the other family member, right? Well, the only reason it's fun and the only reason that it's not is because there's no real penalty for messing up. Oh, I couldn't remember it. Oh, that's terrible, and you're just going about your business. But no, what did they do? They ruined my childhood. Maven ruined my childhood. My childhood memory of Simon Says is all ruined because of Maven. They got it. They got it in place, and it's now while I'm sitting there playing, I play Simon Says, all I can think about is, I died, or it killed me, because I died in Maven all the time. Oh, so sad, so sad. How can you take a beautiful childhood memory and make it into something that you're just like, grumble. I have definitely never heard one before. Maven ruined my childhood. I've never heard that one before. It didn't ruin my childhood. It ruined my childhood memories. I can remember playing Simon Says with the family. I remember it. I remember we had Simon Says and we thought it was like the greatest thing ever. Cause you when you're, man, that came out so long ago. I don't even know how old I was young. I can just tell you that, but I wasn't that young. But either way it goes, I remember playing it. Now, every time I think about Simon Says, I think about Maven. And Woo! I'm waiting for somebody to tell me PoE ruined their marriage. Hey, y'all remember when World of Warcraft first came out? And World of Warcraft was like so huge back in the day, right? It still got a bunch of people that play it. They're like fanatics right now. Anybody who plays World of Warcraft is a fanatic right now. They are fanatical. I personally gave up on World of Warcraft. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I gave up on World of Warcraft. I was playing back in the day, and I did raids and everything like that. I was in a raiding guild, I did all the things that you're supposed to do when playing World of Warcraft, right? I'm in a raiding guild and everything like that. Around about Cataclysm time frame. Cataclysm, or it was the one where the Legion came back. Whichever one of those expansions. I remember my son, my eldest son, my other son, and my wife and I are playing in a dungeon, you know, and we're doing the hard dungeons and stuff like that. And I'm playing the tank, right? So this is me. I'm playing. I wake up. When I wake up, I still got control of all the mobs. All I did was fall asleep with my fingers on the mouse button for an attack, and I was just like, woke up. It was like, oh my gosh, and I still had control of every mob in that doggone in the dungeon, in that area, and I was like, oh, this is time for me to stop playing this game. Really, I just was sitting there and I fell asleep, and I was able to control and keep the mobs. Now, back in the day of World of Warcraft, when we first started, right? World of Warcraft, you first started it. Hold up for a second. That's an okay ring. Reduced mana reservations. Yeah, that's an okay ring. I'll keep that one. What would happen is you had to keep your rotation up. You had to work and make sure you maintain what needed to be done so you can keep going forward, right? And what happened was you would sit there and you'd be playing and be like, yeah, I've got this, we've got this. And then at a certain point, you're sitting there and, you know, they made changes. And it just went downhill from there. Now, I will say the following though. There is a guy that I used to know that used to play World of Warcraft with us, right? This dude, I remember we were sitting there and we were talking about girls and stuff like that and hooking up with girls. This dude had me laughing. And the reason why he had me laughing, and I know it's not funny, but it's funny. So what he did was, hold on for a second. What he had done was he was sitting there and he was trying to talk to this one girl. And she was like, she was into it. She wanted to talk to him and everything like that, and everything seemed like it was going to go okay, etc. So he traveled to go see this girl. Now, everybody in the guild knew that he was going to go see her and they were going to hook up. That's pretty much what was going to happen, right? So he gets down there, and what she does now, she does a terrible thing. Now this is the worst thing. They meet, and when they meet, she looks at him and goes, "Oh no, this ain't gonna happen." And totally embarrasses that dude. Now, she didn't embarrass him in front of anybody else because nobody was around. Let's just be honest. It was just them two. But she didn't even let him close to her because of how he looked. And I was like, wow, now look, if you're going to be chasing after, and you're going to be online, and this is before filters and all this other stuff, because let's just be honest, filters and everything else came later. That came later. Okay? That came later. There was no filters back in the day. And all this catfishing that everybody talks about. See, catfishing, that's all new. That's newfangled stuff. That's newfangled stuff. That's not even stuff that we used to have to deal with back in the day. So, but like I was saying about old dude was sitting there and she had doggone just, how can I say, messed him over, because she was like, no, he, she was like, he had no teeth and blah, 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 blah. And then when because he was sitting there and he brought it up in, so this is how old we used to be. TeamSpeak. You remember back in TeamSpeak days? Y'all don't know y'all know about Mumble and whatever that other one is. TeamSpeak used to be the what you use to have voice chat back in the day between people. You used to use TeamSpeak to talk to people, and the guild had a TeamSpeak server. So he calls her out in this in the public chat. He quit the guild afterwards because you just get that embarrassed. If you get that embarrassed, what are you supposed to do? So he quits the guild afterwards, but she's like, he ain't got no teeth, his breath was stinking, and all this other stuff. So he just quits the guild, leaves and stuff like that. And it was the beginning of the downfall for that guild. And it was hilarious to us because, we were like, ooh. And so I had a friend, his name was Chris. He had a sister, right? Now his sister was, I saw a picture of her. She was hot. She was hot. I wanted to holler at her, of course, and I'm trying to do the thing, and I'm sitting there talking to her and stuff like that. But I got a job. I got things I got to deal with, so I don't have the time to spend all the time I can to try to woo this girl, right? Now, but she looked like she was interested. And I was like, oh yeah, definitely, I'm gonna hook up with old girl. So then what happens is there was this other guy, and we were all on, me, her, and this other guy, we teamed up all the time. And while we were teaming up, one of the things that she had done, was she was sitting there and she was just talking to us. She was talking to us both, actually, is what was going on. And while she was talking to us both, we were sitting there trying to be the one, right? And I got out of TeamSpeak one night, and he capitalized on it because old girl she had lost her job or something like that, and everything like that. And he was like, oh, well, you can always come down and move in with me. And so she moved in. She moved to Texas. Actually, she moved to Texas to go be with this dude. Right? You want to talk about a man being hot. I was so upset because I was like, no. If because I was sitting there and I got offline because I was like, well, I'm just done for the night. I'll talk to her tomorrow. I'll try to hook up with her and see what I can do. I thought I was in the lead because that's my boy's sister. I got good chances with that. Because that's my boy's sister. And she told me later, she was like, oh, well, it was a spur of the moment thing. We were just talking, and he said he'd move in, he'd let me move in, and I decided, okay, I'll move in with him. And I was like, I told her, I was like, well, if I would have stayed on, and I offered, and both of us offered, would you have moved in with me? And she was like, yeah. And I was just like, Rah! I was so upset because all I had to do was just stay up and stay online for like maybe 30 minutes more. Maybe just a little bit more time. That's all I had to do. But no, biological functions, sleep came first. What is wrong with me? Why did I have to need sleep? No, I'm just joking. Old girl was cool though. She moved down there for a while, and she was only down there for like a few months. No, maybe about half a year at the max. And then she decided to move back to Florida. You want to know something that's kind of funny? I married my wife. She's from Florida, right? My boy's sister from Florida. My eldest son's mother is in Florida. What is it about Florida? What is it about Florida that draws people? Florida ain't that nice. Does anybody have any idea why everybody wants to go to Florida? They don't understand how terrible Florida is. Nobody really understands how terrible Florida is. An example of why Florida's terrible. Okay, so in the spring, right? You know how you got spring and everybody's like, oh, spring weather, etc., etc. No. Spring sucks. Especially like in Florida. Because and I'm going to tell you the reason why. You sitting there and you're like, oh, this, screaming invitation. That's great. So, spring, it rains every day. Every day. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it'll be raining. Then it clears up. Then it rains again the next day. Every day you got rain. The sun comes back out. The sun does come back out, but it's raining every day. And I'm not talking about like a little sprinkle. No, I'm talking about downpour. It'll be downpouring, and then the rain will stop, and then it'll be downpouring again. And it's like, really? every day during the springtime frame. And so, how is that fun? You know? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna give y'all. Hey, okay. So let me break it down this way. This will be so y'all will be aware. Okay, so there are places that are out there, like North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina is one of those places.
We're down a man on a returning ship. Nobody's saying a word. Local?
I might have to get my. Oh my gosh! I lost a man. Oh, they're beating the man down. My ship got taken. I lost a man on one of my ships. Wow, they are real. Oh man, this game is being rough to me tonight. Rough to me. Rough on me, boy. They don't like me at all tonight. Okay, so let's just go ahead and try to get this done. Okay, I'm gonna try it this way. Let's go. Prismatic ring, I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Time to pull up new maps again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I not click one? There you go. That's what I didn't. I didn't click one. I thought I heard a click. All right. Nope. Hold up. Yep. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Good. Terrible. Good. 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 And good. Only one needs to be stripped. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna doctor that one. I really shouldn't be doctoring it because I'm not actually at the level I want to be. There we go. Next map set. They're ready to go. How much am I investing in my build so far? Too much. Too much. I've got probably 7, 8, maybe 8 divs. Nope. Maybe 9 or 10. Let's go ahead and let's look. This right here is the most expensive. That's like 3 div. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not expensive. That was cheap. That was that one was a div. This one was a div. It's 2 divs so far. This was approximately 3 divs, so that takes us to 5. This one was, so that's 6 divs. Let's just say 6 divs so far with this. That's with everything that you got right here, right? Inventory wise, 7 divs. Yep, 7 divs. Most of the other stuff is just stuff that I picked up and or dropped with no problem. Yeah, I do. I like to play I like to play builds that are I wouldn't gonna call them cheap because it's not really cheap. It's cheap, but it's not really cheap. I like to play builds that are not expensive. And the reason why I play builds in a not expensive range is because not everybody is going to have 40, 50 divs to be able to run. Right now, there's nothing I really want to save for. There's nothing I'm really saving for. I mean, I have pretty much everything that I need. The only thing I could do with this build is kind of max out some of the things, like get a 100 belt, which this dropped from Abyss for my, I killed the boss. It gave me a 94. I didn't have to pay for it. Maybe get some better boots with better chaos on it. This was, pretty good. Not that it didn't cost anything really. Maybe change out the ring here and get a different ring. That would be a good one. If I could find a ring that had really good resistances, that was a bone ring and it had attack speed, would be a really good thing. But it would need to have good resistances, dex, and attack speed. That's what I would need to replace this ring. Maybe get this one with a little bit better resistances and change it from having movement speed to attack speed. 22 deals for amulet. Oh my lord, that's a lot, dude. And this I got just this was just something I got. I was just like, okay, it dropped, I put it on, and that was it. Oh, yeah, but like I said, it's not a very expensive build to run. Another build that is not that expensive to run. Not that expensive to run is this build. Soul Rest build. So I have ran into 3 Soul Rests, or is that 4 Soul Rests? I kept every Soul Rest because I wanted to. Let's make sure I don't have any more. In game, unique staff. Okay, so with the Soul Rest and everything like that, like 94, 140, 90, 97, 99. So 99 to 155 to me is better than this one. Okay, so this one has spell damage increased by 130. Doesn't really do anything for running it like a minion build. This would actually run would be okay, but it's not that great. So depending upon what you're using it for, I would go with this one. So this is the better one. Okay, these other ones aren't as good, and pretty much I can sell those. Now this is one of those builds that you can actually go through and it kind of works for itself. And what I mean by that is you fill the staff up with a summon phantasm and all the things to make that summon phantasm do damage. Okay, and then what you do is on your chest piece you're running Cyclone, Cast One Channeling, Desecrate, and then one of the Consumed Corpses things. So you could do that. That's one way of doing it. There is another way to do it. Now, you can do Soul Rest also with, I don't have it, do I? Oh, I don't have it. I know I don't have it. That's just terrible. Okay, so you could do soul rest with another one of there's a chess piece that what it does is it gives it does offerings, and it will automatically rotate through the offerings. So what you do is you set the soul rest with everything you need. Okay, you put that chess piece on, and then what you do is you have soul rest doing generating 21 total of those guys. You have the chess piece on, which the chess piece you don't do the cyclone. It's instead of cyclone summoning, what you're doing is you're going to go ahead and you're going to be doing a what you want to call it, you're going to be doing like an absolution or something like that, and you have absolution in your chess piece. And then what you do is you have absolution in your chess piece, then you grab these death walk. So with that, what you're doing is every time you're running, you're consuming a corpse, which automatically creates a cyclone, not a cyclone, creates a summon phantasm. Your absolution is coming out, and you're doing that, and you convert everybody to cold. So what you're doing is you're doing this. You're doing this. Do I got my triad groups? Oh, I don't have triad grips. Oh, there you go. You do a triad grip, you do the bubonic, and you do this. Then you do then you have absolution, that it and everything else, and then you're also doing something like you want to try to do something that's going to trigger, or you of not triggering, you're going to be casting on a regular basis desecrate with spell echo in it. So it will automatically generate, so every time you cast it, it's going to generate corpses, which will then be consumed by your other guys. And then if you have, which is something that I didn't do this right, which is another thing, I used to always go into things to get devouring diadem. So you got these 4 items, you get these 3 in the devouring diadem, and devouring diadem, what it does as well is it will consume corpses to give you back health. So you can, and if you do that, there's a lot of different things you can do to just kind of feed it, and it can be a very strong build. Don't see the expired. Yes, I'm sorry. Somebody asked me a question, and I like talking and telling people, explaining things to people and everything like that. That's just the way I am. I'm almost at 50%. That's okay. One more map, I'll be at 50%. Well, I'll be above 50%, but that's not the point. I got called out by Sniper of all people. He called me out. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Sniper's 98, almost 99. Oh, I'm keeping a track of the individuals that are trying to beat me. I still have I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve to catch up to them. I just, you know, I ain't incorporated those tricks yet. Because if I do them on stream, they'll be like, oh my gosh. And then they'll start doing it and they'll be like, oh. And it's not about, and it's not like grabbing people and having people walk me through things. That's not it. There are some ways to get some really good experience. It'll burn through a lot of resources though. It burns through a lot of resources to do it. But woo! Really? Oh, bones? Really? Really? Them bone spikes, boy. They're trying to kill me over there. Y'all saw all them bone spikes locking me down? Like bone spike walls. That's what that's what that was. Bone spike walls just all over the place. I'm not happy with all that craziness. I survived it, but jeez. Woo! Out we go, baby. Why is those dogs barking again? Hey, this is my family just don't understand about keeping them dogs under, you know. And you want to know what our dogs bark? The dogs are supposed to trigger to bark when my wife is actually having an issue. Now, what they do is they'll do things like my daughter, what she does is she'll sit there and she'll be like, I'm going to get these dogs really, really excited. And she'll just do it just to get the dogs to jump around and bark and stuff like that. It's like, why are you teaching them to do that? These are supposed to be service animals, being trained for service animals. And what you're doing is you're just making them into regular dogs. This is supposed to help your daddy identify when your mama is flopping around on the floor like a doggone, flopping around on the floor and stuff like that. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. And it just drives me crazy because I'm like, oh, there you go, 51%. And it's just, interesting to me. It's just interesting to me. Okay, so let me break down. Okay, so so this is an explore. See right here. I'm gonna give y'all some of the experience secrets. I have stored up 47 explorers and a whole bunch of these other ones. I should be able to generate a few things in Kirak that are going to give me some really good experience. That's one. The second thing that I do, or I'm going to be doing, is if you notice, I have a bunch of scarabs that I'm not even using scarabs at this time. When you get to 98, you're going to need to use those scarabs just to maintain a good experience flow. As well as, if you notice, I've been doing a lot of breaches, and the reason why I'm doing a lot of breaches is I'm building up these breach stones right here. I'm building up these breach stones so that I can run breaches, and I'm gonna be running these breaches just kind of just run through the breaches and everything like that to get good experience, because these are really fast, really good, and pretty good experience. If you can get them in the next level, like the flawless or one of those others, it's really good. And you can move ahead using that. Now, those are some of the things that I plan on doing to get that experience that I need. Now, there are some things that I need to do within the next, day or so, which is run legions. So I'm gonna have to change my strategy, or change my all my favorites to the Dunes map if Dunes is correct. Just stalling. Dig map. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do dig. Dunes is down here, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do the dig map. And then you do Legion on the dig map. And you just do as many legions as you can on the dig map until you can get all the things so you can do a 4-way. Then after you do the 4-way, that will allow you to open up your map device to get that 5. When you get that map device with that 5, then you just run through. And it's like four things plus this, and then you run it and you run through, and then you'll get a ton of experience. Legion doesn't add anymore. Oh, thank you, Sniper. I thought Legion still gave you 5. I thought you could have up to 6 now. I thought you could have up to 6 now on the device. I thought one of them you got from Legion, and then the other one you got from just going through the process. And hey, if they changed it, that's not a problem. I just didn't know that. Thank you. You saved me some time then. You saved me some time. There's okay, so on the map device, I think it's when you complete a tier 17 or something like that. Yeah, okay. So you complete a tier 17, you get a 5th one. Is that what you do to get a 5th one? Oh, if I'd have known that, shoot, let's just go ahead. I got a level 88 that I can take into a T17. Let's see. I got a couple of T-17s. Might take me a minute to kill everything, but hey, I can do this. I can do this. Where is it? There we go. Vulnerability, monsters gain frenzy. You get it from doing Maven? Oh, I'm never gonna do that one then. I'm never gonna do that one. Just the Atlas. Oh, okay. So if I do, okay. So you're saying I gotta go back through and just complete all the Maven ones. Cause I'll stop doing the Maven ones. I stopped doing this one. So you saying I gotta finish it off, do the 0 through 10, and then do the 0 through 10, I can actually get it. Okay. What automod stuff? Oh. So yeah, I'm sorry that the automod kills you, but that's not a bad word actually. Coward. Are you calling Suckerman a coward? That's just terrible. I can't believe you're gonna call him a coward. That's just sad. That's just sad. Do Maven? You out your mind. I ain't doing Maven. You out your mind. I am not doing Maven. Maven and I do not get along. That is the worst fight. I done told you, Maven has ruined my childhood memories of Simon Says, and I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. Oh, hold up. I gotta go here. Oh, I gotta save my people. Crap. Sorry about that. I gotta go back. I gotta save my people. Yeah, I gotta go save my people. They kidnapped my people. Nine minutes on that one. It's gonna take me about 9 minutes to beat this guy. Come on. Maven. Not happening. Not happening. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I can dodge water. I can dodge water. That's how we get our money back.
You know, local.
Shipping. That's just terrible. That's an hour more. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. See, when they got captured, I actually should have gone in immediately upon them getting captured. I should have gone in and released them, but I was doing maps.
Hail! We've got a promising list of picks. Let me just grab the next few applications. Our team continues to grow. Oh, okay. Yes, that'll work. Here's the next set.
So I got 3 here, I got 3 there. I got 3 there, I got 2 here. I'm gonna assign that guy. 3 there, 3 there. So this guy, I'm gonna remove this guy, I'm gonna add that guy. I should have no low-level guys, I don't think. Well, nobody less than a 2. Nobody less than a 2. Oh, I got a less than a 2. Remove that guy, assign that guy. King's March, it's only worth run. Okay, so you see these divs? I'm not getting them from drops. I'm getting them from sending out ships. I get it. It's not lucrative. So don't get me wrong. It's not lucrative, but it doesn't hurt you. So what I mean by that is I can send the ship out, do whatever I'm doing, and I get at least 1 div a day from the ships. So I send out maybe about 2 ships a day. Maximum about 2 ships a day or 2 trips within a day, and I'll get a div back. And so it's like, okay, it's worth enough. I mean, that's how I got, let's just be honest, that's how I got my divs, so I could pay for the gear. How could I pay for my gear? I send my ship out, I get the div, I can go get it from trade site and everything like that. That is how I've been making my money. So I'm, just go in, do that, boom, go. And so if you're doing it here and here, these are the closer ones. If you ship to these 2, it's a quicker trip. I ship to the longer ones, and the reason why I ship to the longer ones is because I really don't care. I'm not really worried about it. If they don't make it, they don't make it. You know what I mean? In other words, I don't make the money. It's all right.
What do you need?
See, for individuals like you, Suckerman, and Genkenstein, Evan, and all the rest of you guys that craft, it's a waste. King's March is a waste for anybody who can craft and sell. If you can craft and sell, by far, it's better to just skip this. Oh, I thought you crafted stuff. I don't know why. You run blighted maps. Oh, you run the blighted maps. I forgot about that. Yeah. So blighted maps can be fun. It can be. But for me, blighted maps are hilariously fun when you're running like a bleed gladiator. It's a huge amount of fun. Anything that has a really good corpse explosion configuration is really lots of fun. You because this is like boom, 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 and they just blow up on the screen. ED Contagion would be great on blight maps, in my opinion. I haven't tried it because I don't like ED Contagion, but that could be really cool. Volcanic Fissure, yeah, I can see that because it goes out toward the enemy and it goes out and then sets. Yeah, definitely could be good. Come on, people, the ship should be coming back. It don't take that long. I got 43 more seconds. My ship needs to come back. I'm so upset about that. They look. So I died today. They captured one of my ships. They killed one of my sailors. I mean, I've had a really bad day today. Really bad day.
What do you need?
Nothing good. Only got 5C.
We're not paying you to laze about.
So I got 5C is all I got out of that run. Now, don't get me wrong. There's also good if you're good selling. If you sell these things too. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I got a lot of them. And if you go talk to what's his name and you go to the currency market, you can actually get a good currency exchange. I want chaos. Yo, it's Kiki. It's okay. Yeah, you can add me, man. That's not a problem. Hey, Kiki, you are fine. That's fine. So, moment of silence for the lost crew. Not a great way to make money unless you get lucky. That's true. That's true. So what I do is I go chaos, and then I say, what do I want to, I've got tattoos. And then so you put the tattoos in, like it's 3 chaos for one of those. So there are some tattoos. I don't know where they are. There's some tattoos that I've sold before that are like, where is it? I was selling a tattoo earlier that it was like 15 C a tattoo. S4 tattoo. Well, but that's what you can get tattoos, and you can take the tattoos, as you see, 4C for 1, etc. And you can just drop them out and constantly go, okay, boom, 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 and make a pretty good ton of money. If you notice, That's how I have 464 seat. Just selling all the BS stuff. Somebody got Rhythming. What is that? Rhythming Worms. What in the world? Is this the Exploding Withering Worm build? I can't stand worms. No, I'm just joking. All right. We have more. We have more coming. How are you generating all those worms? I remember somebody said something about like an exploding worm build. And I didn't understand it, and I never went to look in to see exactly what it is. You put worm rings on your merc? Oh, okay. Plus 5 of those on the Pathfinder. Okay. All right. Okay, I understand. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. And the reason why I'm getting off here is because I'm gonna go use the bathroom, go get me some food, go lay down, watch some TV, and hopefully I won't be bored tomorrow because I'm seriously bored. I need to build another character. 2% to 99. Oh my gosh, I gotta really play. I'm so tired of this game though. Let's see, I'm at 40, I'm at 50 something. I'm at 51, I think. Have a good night, Mal. Thanks for streaming for us. No problem. Hey, just so y'all know, my manager has told me I can take a half a day. So I'm gonna try to take a half a day tomorrow. So what that means is I'm gonna come home at lunchtime and I should be able to stream while at lunch. And what I'm gonna do is if I can leave early, I'm gonna try to get on stream, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can force Are We Dead Yet to do a team stream. In other words, I'm on his stream and we have those, you know how you have the 2 boxes? We won't be playing together, but we can have the 2. You can either see both of us at the same time, or you can flip on to mine or flip on to his. And and while we're working on this, but either way it goes, that's what we'll see what we can do tomorrow. But I will, and Friday is a holiday for me, right? So that means I don't work. So that means I get to run. I'm gonna run hard on Friday just to try to complete that 99 run. And I really need a new character to play until then or something. If you want help leveling a new character, I can speed you through more with move speed gear. Oh, you mean these? Hold up for a second. Hold up. I got these. This helps. It helps a lot. Where is it? There we go. 7 league, and then you got hold up. There's a there's a hold up. He's got 7 League. That. Yep, that's the gloves. And then the 2 Eagles. You can get Screaming Eagles if you got 2 of those. That works out real well. And then no, you got the wrong helmet. You got the wrong helmet. That helmet's okay, but it's the wrong helmet. %. Yeah, it's a good experience game. These are good. These I got one of those. The Brandis rings, those are great. And yeah, and the Karu. You can skip some zones. Okay, yeah. So you can do the Karu, and I don't think I have Karu right now. I might actually. Yeah, I got Karu. So my Karu sucks though. But definitely you do that, the 7-step, you do the other ones, and what I do for a helmet is I do that one. I know you sacrifice some resistance. But you get the 50 from the boots, you get the 20 from the helmet. That's 70% right there off the bat. Or I'm sorry, 50 from the boots, the 20 from that. That's 70%. You get 80% with a level 67 helmet. Yeah. I know. But that's what I use as soon as I get to Act 8 or 9. It's either Act 8 or 9. No, Act 9. You throw this on and you're good. Onslaught helmet? Hold up. I don't remember that helmet. What's the onslaught helmet? Is that did you show me that one? Ding 99. I don't like you right now. Are we dead? Not are we dead yet? Sniper. I don't like you, Sniper. I don't like you. You're gonna make me work. Just in case y'all didn't know, that Sniper, when he's streaming, and that's all we did yet, just so y'all know. You don't have one. Oh, Onslaught's helm is okay. You don't have one. Okay, I'll look for it. But either way it goes, let me get on off here because I gotta go pee. It's called Thrill Steel. Okay, I'll look for it. But yeah, so you get that, you get up to like Act 8, or it's like either Act 8 or Act 9. And then if you put that helmet on, it's like you go right through the last act that quick. But either way it goes, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, and I hope this helps you in your quest for ultimate power. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.